big,
Fuck that fucker.
Yeah.
That fast fucker.
Dapper-looking alien boy with a foot knife.
He had crab bits. He was like crabby, but a little bit spidery.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, some sort of chitinous plating.
Also wearing clothes, which is
Well,
not a thing.
Clothes or a cloak.
Which got all shredded.
I mean,
so we can add ripped clothes on the tick box for fetishes covered in this campaign.
what's up?
That's something that we were doing?
What's up?
No, I didn't think we were doing that at first, but
It's like the more I think about it.
The more you think about it, the more you agree with it?
Oh no, I'm not. I will neither confirm nor deny. Okay, so now Poochie, we got some improvement points.
You sure did.
For such wondrous valor.
Uh-huh.
Now, how many did we receive?
Let me see, because I'm pretty sure I noted it down last time.
You said 250.
Yeah, total of 250.
God damn right.
Figure you guys have enough time and you've been learning enough, and also it's been long enough since I gave you any.
We're learning, we're practicing.
Uh-huh. You do be learning while you're up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I did my leveling up last time before we ended. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see.
Sorry, my cat really wanted to give me a kiss on the hand.
Well, that's a good boy.
Ooh.
Have you all applied your improvement points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm applying. I'm job hunting.
Good for you. Hope you find a good job. So, after dealing with the Shiva unit...
We astronauts.
That was Shiva, right?
Yeah.
I'm already looking stuff up. Just to make sure. Yes.
I forget the prefix, but yeah, something Shiva.
Okay. So after dealing with the Shiva unit, the Bifrost...
and the Space Goblin. Can't forget him.
Also the Space Goblin is right there. You ever wonder where he went to? That's where he is. There's the Space Goblin.
Still there.
So the Bifrost continues its course to the dwarf planet, which is this one right here, on the edge of the asteroid belt. And I assume you all got back inside, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got some limited half-life on these things.
So
Not
your
recharging, so yeah.
Your environment grows quiet again as the ship is caught in Ceres' orbit and begins building speed. That's the name of this dwarf planet, by the way. That's Ceres. I did research for this.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Ceres. It's a very sizable asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Rather girthy, you could say. Quite thick.
So after sitting in orbit for about 13 hours, the ship begins burning, now heading towards the faint orange dot ahead of you. Over the course of the next week... What's up?
So I'm sniffing what you're stepping in now. We'd have had to It's interesting. What I'll say is it's interesting that we're hitting Ceres. Is it? It's not often that it's in our like in between Earth and Mars.
Well, it happens sometimes.
Yes, it is not often that it does, but on occasion it has been known to happen.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, how that happens? It's just...
Quite the occasion. Speaking of time going by, do we have the necessary tools and equipment on board to do repairs to our mechas?
Yeah.
So we're both a little bit banged up, and I don't know if we could last much longer.
Yeah. One of the things that Stant spent time working on, preparing the Bifrost for space travel, or at least for yacht and transportation, was the whole hangar aspect. It's basically kind of like a portable version of the hangar that you had back on Earth. Although this one, I believe, was made to fit 6. Although, as you can see, there's only 2 of you now. But as well with other amenities like the means to repair your ship, not the ship, the Jotnar, and also to charge them.
Alright, cool. Is there a roll I need to make for that, or is there
I mean, gosh,
time that could have happened?
It's gotta be another few weeks before you hit Jupiter. Well, it's gonna be, about a week before you hit Jupiter. So I imagine over that time, considering your expertise in this sort of thing, you could probably fix it up just fine.
All right, cool. Let's see, heads, torso. Oh wow, my torso is almost broken. Let's whoop. Repairs. Insert random repair noises here.
There you go. He's got it covered.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I know what I'm doing.
So Jupiter grows closer and closer over the next week. However, your supplies are beginning to run low, forcing you to rely on giant's milk more for sustenance. However, to help you out, your AI helps to portion out viable meal plans, while also running through some basic mindfulness exercises. If anything, it does help to pass the time. Speaking of which, it seems as though we are coming upon the time where, if you would like, we may participate in one such mindfulness exercise.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Would you like to meditate with me?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, the 2 of you head to the bridge, where you hear hear Fenrir's AI speak to the both of you. To begin, find a comfortable position.
All right.
Activating comfy mode.
Become aware of how your body feels. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let your body begin to relax. Imagine that you are breathing in relaxation. Breathe out through your mouth, forcefully blowing out the air. Imagine expelling tension. Breathe in again.
I don't think you have to be tense when you're breathing out the tension.
Oh, my bad.
And exhale as if you were blowing out a candle, blowing away tension. Breathe slowly and gently now. Continue to take calm breaths as you focus on relaxing your body. Notice how each area of the body this unit mentions relaxes as soon as you hear the word relax. Focus on your feet. Relax. Ankles. Relax. Lower legs. Relax. Knees. Relax. Hips. Relax. Pelvic area. Relax. Abdomen. Relax.
Oh.
Middle back. Relax. Stomach. Relax. Hands. Relax. Face. Relax. Head. Relax. Scan your body now for any remaining areas of tension. Focus your attention on these areas, relaxing them more and more. Now that your body has started to become relaxed, I will introduce some cue words for relaxation. You can choose whatever words you like, but this unit will use the words breathe and relax. With each breath in, say in your mind, breathe. With each breath out, mentally say, relax. Allow these words to relax you fully. Each time you hear them, allow your body and mind to become even more relaxed and calm. Let these relaxing cue words fill your mind. This unit will guide you for a few moments, and then you can pause to continue repeating the cue words for another few minutes on your own. With each breath, repeat these cue words. Breathe in, saying in your mind, breathe. Exhale, saying to yourself, relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax.
Oh, I just got an idea about how to improve the milk paste hose. Hold on, let me write this down real quick. Connor begins to scramble to try to find a notepad.
Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. Breathe. Relax. You are now completely relaxed, comfortable, at peace. Observe this feeling of relaxation. Memorize it. Notice how calm you are. Notice how your breathing is slow and regular, pleasant, peaceful. Keep with you this feeling of relaxation as you become more awake and alert to return to your day. Let your body and mind reawaken. Move your arms and legs. Stretch your muscles. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Shrug your shoulders, becoming more and more awake and alert. Let your body and mind return now to your usual level of alertness and wakefulness, feeling calm and filled with energy. After the AI has finished its instruction, you see something out the front window. It blocks your view of Jupiter, which now spans a considerable amount of your range of vision. We're gonna move over here. From what you can tell,
Oh boy.
it's one of the planet's moons, likely Callisto. And as the ship continues its approach towards Jupiter, you feel it slow and suddenly change course.
We're shifting.
The AI comes to life, speaking to you directly. Pilot, scans detect artificial satellite in Callisto's orbit, likely still functional. Recommend changing course for a scavenging run.
How far away are we from the moon still?
From the moon? I'd say, considering how far out you are, it'd probably take you a couple hours to get into orbit.
Is there like a known base or facility on this? I can't remember where our target actually was. Was the target in Jupiter's orbit, or was it in one of the moon's orbits?
There's gonna be a layer of overlap there.
Well, from what you can recall, let me make sure of this. The pin's base is right about here in Jupiter from what you saw, somewhere around the big red spot.
Okay.
Oh, so it's in one of their fucking storms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like... See, those things, they're so big, they're Coriolis storms. They fucking are affected by the rotation of the planet to a point where they are ridiculously fast. This actually reminds me of the Halo 2 gas mining place.
I've never finished Halo 2.
It's actually the first level that you play as the Arbiter.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm
it's
aware
level
of that
3.
one.
Yeah, there's like the big hanging Forerunner facility over the gas giant that's next to the first Halo that got blewed up.
Yeah, I think I remember the vague architecture of the place.
Yeah, that's kind of what because it's like in the storm of the place.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I would get there. The Threshold gas mine.
It still looks like a mocha to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
I wonder what it tastes like. If, like, you were like a giant person and you just like slurped it all up. Probably tastes kind of grimy with all the diamond rain and everything.
Yeah, I imagine it probably does. So, okay, so it wasn't obvious. You have a choice here. If you would like to go for scavenging around in this space, this artificial satellite.
Is there like a known base here though? Is there anything
It's
specific?
said artificial, so it's not. If it's an artificial satellite, it's a station of some kind, or
I
a
thought he meant.
literal satellite.
Oh, I thought artificial like it was artificially made to orbit the planet, not like the whole thing was. All right, my bad.
No. I mean, that could be his intent, but
Poochie, is that your intent?
An artificial satellite in Callisto's orbit likely still functional. Which is to say, it's probably a space station of some kind.
yeah. So I was saying Callisto is already here. I think he means the space station.
So is it like a large, like something that we could like actually go inside, like and board with like our mechs?
You're not sure about that one yet.
Well, if no one else is home, we should probably go check it out, see what's up. Hopefully not encounter more aliens.
All right. Is Damien in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys feel the ship change course underneath you and begin burning towards the moon. And another few hours later, the satellite your AI mentioned comes into view. It looks decrepit, missing many of its chambers. Nevertheless, it continues to revolve, no doubt creating a walkable floor inside.
Is there still an atmosphere on board, or is it completely depressurized?
Why don't you roll for awareness?
Okay. Let me. Which skill is that? 15.
Let's see here. Well, if you look at it closely enough, you can see that the missing chambers, the spots that the components that were lopped off, seem to have been sealed at this point. Which is to say, there's likely still an environment in there.
Hey, I guarantee that that ship comes with some kind of fabricator for long-term space travel. Something that can either that or some kind of equipment's got to be out back there on the ship. We can grab some kind of torch. You know how to Connor, you know how to do stuff. You can probably burn this door open with a torch.
Well, that is possible. There's also the risk that if we start forcing our way in, the structural integrity of the satellite will degrade even further.
Yeah, I mean, although true, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We didn't come here just to stop.
Yeah, one other question, Poochie.
Mm-hmm.
Do we actually have spacesuits? Like regular spacesuits that we could wear outside of like the yacht? Because I think we space-proof the yacht.
I would hope that the Bifrost would just come with that, being like a long-term space-faring thing, or some kind of fabricator to create things like that. Like I can imagine that 3D printing has had a wildly impressive development in the hundreds of years from now to then, or 100+ years.
Oh boy, I sure love the future where we wear our plastic clothes. It goes
No, no,
well with-
no. All of your clothes that you buy now are made out of plastic, anyways. It's just that they're thin and stitched.
And very small, and they get in your lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are indeed some spacesuits for you to try on.
Well, time to lose our home field advantage.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Okay. Is there... I don't remember what they're called, but like in like deep sea exploration or whatever, there's those weird little like handheld like propeller things that like scuba divers use to like move them around like really fast under the water. Is there some sort of equivalent of that that can work in space?
Uh,
'Cause I think you already said there's no actual shuttles or anything.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I figure you could probably find some way to put together some sort of like what do they call it? SDS?
Well, it wouldn't be out of the realm of reason to just like match orbit with this thing with our ship and then just EVA.
That's true.
I mean, realistically, if we're matching orbit, we could be as close as like between 10 and 20 feet from this thing and then just whoop right up the airlock, hop right over.
Yeah, but what if we miss?
Oh, no. If you're locking orbit, you just go straight. It's very difficult to miss at that point. Like, relatively, what it would be like if we're, like, matched speeds, like, exactly, you know, like, matching their orbit, it would look like they're standing still.
Well, all right.
Beyond that, too, we did have those, like, some sort of, like, cabling and stuff that we could, hook our mechs to. We could also have a cable for us to get across, and then once we're across, we just hook it to the other ship, and then we can just ride the cable back on the way back.
True. It's probably the safe option.
Yeah, I mean,
The question is, do we have a cable on board that's long enough?
I mean, like I said, we can get like 10 to 15 feet from this thing. When it comes to like orbits and space and stuff like that, as long as you're like, you know, automating the matching of speeds, we can get really close to this thing.
All right. One question regarding our equipment. Do any of our weapons work in a zero-G environment?
Which ones do you have?
I've got a pistol and a rifle. And they would just push us backwards if we shot. Like, they would just push us backwards in zero-G. That's how guns would work up here. If our spacesuits have like EVA little propellants, it wouldn't be beyond the realm of reason to just like propel ourselves forward if we have to shoot. But also, if we had like magnet boots or something built into these doodads, that would work too. That would be a decent enough counteract to keep these things from blowing us off and away.
So fashion together some. Is it called SDS? I think it's SDS.
Well, I
Make
mean, what does
sure.
it stand for?
The
Space,
the
like a space
thruster
docking system?
thing. You know, the jetpacks. They use it in space.
Yeah, dude. EVA equipment.
Yeah. Well, I figured I could just go. Yeah, EVA. Yeah, I imagine that you could probably put together some sort of EVA equipment to let you move around, reorient yourself, and do some movement.
Okay.
And if you need something to fasten yourself to the space station, I don't suppose it would be too difficult to hook your Jotnar up to it with the the cables
Yeah.
you had last time.
All right. Let's go with that then.
All right. So, your AI speaks quickly before the ship locks into orbit aside the space station. And I assume you guys are in your Jotnar, right?
Yeah, okay.
All right. You feel the airlock hiss and a pop. Everything goes silent. And as the door opens, you can see the space station on the other side, just I'd say maybe 20 feet away. And allowing you to hook everything up more or less, keep you pretty close to each other. Anything else that you want to do before you head in?
I mean, if at all possible, I would like to have still worn, my light mesh under. I probably can't wear the helmet, but I'd like to have still worn the light mesh underneath the spacesuit, just in case the worst happens. I'd like to not be unprotected. Especially because I have, like, massive penalties to my hit points.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd say light mesh works just fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be bringing my forking. Where is it at? I'm gonna bring my my Cal Sim, my automatic weapon.
The old Carlson. All right.
Yeah, I got my Cal Sim.
E.
All right.
FL45. Probably the pistol too. Oh, just take all the weapons.
All right.
Oh, okay. Probably not the frag grenades. That's probably not something I want to take. Everything else, though.
Yeah.
Whoever. Frag grenades are fine. All right. So, you guys disembark, allowing the Jotnar to. I suppose you could let them make sure that the ship and the space station don't ram into each other. And you hop out and head directly onto it. Kind of I don't think that you've ever used these before, so you're a bit clumsy as you're heading in. However, eventually you hit the side of the space station and find a door.
I knock.
All right, you are knocking on a big fat metal door. Doesn't.
That's a very ambitious idea.
That you know, it's thinking outside the box.
Well, if anyone's home, hopefully they're nice.
Well, after knocking for a bit, you don't hear anything, although that might just be because you're in space.
In space,
no
one can hear you in
knock.
space.
No one can hear you knock.
in space, no one appreciates having manners. Let's see. We probably don't want to just do like call on all frequencies and be like, hey, anyone there? What's up? You okay? Because bad guys will probably hear that.
Well, then what's a knock or a spaceship next to their ship?
I don't know. Maybe like at least other people won't hear that. Maybe. Actually, no. Our ship probably got detected.
What I will say is if there are any systems active in this thing, then people probably have some way of knowing that we're here now. But until we go inside, we won't know.
Is there a control panel or something I can access from the outside that can trigger the door to open? And
There are a few knobs, switches, and levers on there. All of them seem to be abbreviated pretty heavily, you might feel. So I'd say, if you want to, let me see if I can find a good skill for it. Let's see. I wondered if there was like an intuition thing. What is a good skill for this? If you just want to go like straight tech ability, feel free to do that.
Let's see. Which one is that?
It's one of your base stats.
Oh. Let's see. Tech ability. Oh, okay. Here we go. Whoop. 19.
Whoop. Ah, you're pretty good at that. All right. Eventually you figure, well, probably one of the levers, the one with a big black arrow on it, and lettering next to it that says EEL. So you figure that's probably some way of getting in, opening up the door, without causing all sorts of problems, at least.
All right.
Are you
I guess there's no way of telling this if this would trigger a secret alarm or anything, is there?
For that one, I mean, I don't think that you see any sort of wiring on there.
All right. I will attempt to open the door.
All right. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I got some additional hours. 4 more hours up at work. So, you pull the lever, and with just a bit of leverage, it's able to spring open, which you almost lose your balance, but thankfully you're able to hold on. And from there, you can see into an airlock. It's still dimly lit. However, the other side into the actual, I guess, living spaces don't look quite as promising.
So there's no like it's not actually like sealed up. It's like busted out up into open vacuum, or
No, it just looks dark, and you can see there's quite a bit of strangely enough, you can see quite a bit of dust accumulated on the window. Looking inside.
all right. Okay, Jake. Here's the big question:
Yeah.
do we want to vent the place and risk potentially killing anyone still alive, with the upside of possibly killing anyone still alive? Because we don't know if these are bad guys or not.
Well, is there any way to get some kind of remote access to vent this place if we run into resistance? Like, let's say we have a big old vent the fucker button, and we hold it like a gun to like the biggest gun to their head ever, you know? You know, so we don't have to vent it now, but if we get later on, we can vent eventually.
Can the Fenrir AI remotely control our Jotun, at least in a limited capacity?
Yeah,
While
if
we're
it can
inside?
control the ship, I would hope it can also control itself remote too. Like,
Well, it
some
depends on
sort
whether
of-
or not it, like the Jotuns themselves, have that like ability to be remotely controlled, which I don't know.
Generally, when it comes to remote-controlled Jotnar, that's more of a specialty model thing. Not really something that a Fenrir or a Baldir would have. However, the AI does have access to the ship.
Ship doesn't have weapons though. What I was originally thinking is like, well, if worst comes to worst, have the AI point the gun at some point of the hall that where we aren't, and then blow a hole in it and then vent it. But that's probably not gonna work. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to risk it, unless you wanna like have the ship maybe like be on standby to turn a little bit to the left and see if the cable's strong enough to shear what's left of this wreckage in half. Although that could also just damage the ship, so I feel like that's not worth the risk. I'm just balling up spit here.
Just ball. Well. Yeah. Would there be? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's look at our tech abilities and see if there's some way we could makeshift some sort of remote vent.
Could I use duct tape and an old radio to make a radio detonated bomb using the frag grenades?
Honestly, that sounds pretty badass. Yeah. Well, okay. Again, what like scroll onto your tech abilities, and let's see what you got.
Tech abilities. Jury rig. Oh, demolitions. What does demolitions do? Off the thing up. This says professions. Where's the list?
I mean, I'm gonna take a big, wild assumption here and say the demolition skill is probably what we're looking at.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what the actual skill says it does.
Well, here, let me pull up my PDF, but um
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
so here we go. Yeah, I don't see it actually on the list of technical skills. But it's in our fucking thing. I can see demolitions in the like professions section. There is like a thing for it, but I don't think it has a specific example or like a specific thing that it names how to use it, because I think the implication is just that it's meant to be general. And I mean, if you've got a fucking a 10 in your tech ability, even without any demolitions knowledge, I think if you roll high enough, we could maybe make some sort of makeshift explosive that we could remote control up here.
All right. I think maybe we're overthinking this a little bit, but sure, let's prepare ourselves to commit terrorism, just in case it's necessary.
All right. So, what sort of process are you going to go through?
Basically, I want to take 2 radios, fashion one of the radios to the 2 grenades, and set up a system to where when it receives a specific signal, that it will trigger the fused grenades to detonate, and set it to like a specific channel that only the other radio I have is connected to, at least as far as I know. I don't know. I'll pick some random frequency that I know at least is not used for any other like typical purpose, just to be safe.
All right. Roll for demolitions then.
All right.
Oh, don't.
Okay.
Try as you might. In your considering the environment right now and the sort of stress that you're under, it's a little bit difficult to focus on it. Not to mention, you're not even sure if you have the tools necessary to get this done. Which is to say, you kind of can't do it at the moment.
All right.
Although, I suppose you could just bring grenades onto a space station. You're out in space. There's no law out here.
All right. I guess let's scratch that plan. Just get to it.
All right. Then just gonna head right in.
I mean, take a little peek through the window, see if we notice anything there.
Alright.
I suppose to try to not be rude, we'll close the outside airlock so it doesn't vent the atmosphere, killing anyone who might be on board. You know,
All right. Airlock
that's
is closed.
courtesy.
And as you do so, you slowly begin to feel the effects of gravity take hold, and the two of you are just kind of slowly being able to stand in the airlock. And when you look through the window, as I said, it is dark. The window's dusty. However, on the other side, you do make out some faint glowing lights, screens possibly. However, you don't see any movement.
Interesting.
I think go ahead and ready our rifles and turn on the flashlights down and slowly and carefully start checking things out. Maybe.
Yeah.
Open up the door.
Yeah, let's crack it.
All right. Crack open the door, and as you observe more of it, it seems to be an office chamber. You see that there are many steel desks bolted into the floor, some of them with monitors on them still lit. And as you look the office over, even through the crack in the door, your nose catches something horrible.
Ugh.
Slumped by one of the desks is a bloated corpse. It reeks of long-standing waste and old skin.
Oh God, whose fetish is that? Ugh. Wait, how do we smell it if we're still wearing our suits?
It's that pungent.
Oh my gosh. Does the if it can be even called that anymore, have like any form of like ID tag, dog tags, like something like that to indicate who he might have been?
Or even like on his fucking outfit. Maybe just some kind of name
Oh,
badge
yeah.
on the front.
Like a nameplate like, "Hello, I am George."
You want to roll awareness for me? With a
Sure.
-3, since you're still looking through the crack in the door.
All right. Where's awareness? Here it is.
Oh, did mine not go through?
Well, Damien, in the darkness, you can barely make out a patch on the left side of the shoulder, which looks to be the symbol of the NAA.
Oh. NAA. I can't see a name or anything on the Stinkmeister over there, but this might have been an NAA base.
Stink is not canon.
Huh?
Stink is not canon.
Oh, well.
We have vivid imaginations.
Then Bloaty over here.
Ah, what the heck? We've come this far. If there's a simple way of opening up the inner door, I'll open up the inner door.
All right.
Yeah, let's peek on in.
Right. The door opens up. You're able to swing it open pretty darn easily, although it does creak as you do so. And the lights from the airlock are.
Geeks in space.
Excuse you. The lights from the airlock are shine brightly onto the painted metal floor and walls of the chamber, and it sheds some light, as well as your flashlights. Shed some light on the body, which you can see now wears a bright white jumpsuit, which is hardly faded in the controlled environment of the space station. And you take this moment to notice the monitor before it flickering between total darkness and a dim, burnt screen.
Does it look burnt like it's been, like, overloaded or fried, or burnt like something shot it?
Or like image burn.
Image burn.
Okay.
Very pale, bright.
What do we see on the screen?
Well, if you get a bit closer to look at it, to study it, it's open to a series of documents displaying vivid graphics of free-floating space fixtures, astrological bodies, and most importantly, a diagram of what you can assume to be a Jotun. Its form is imposing, wide, and covered in many dark rings. Its long limbs end in sharp points, which makes you question how it's even supposed to walk. And as you scan up the image, you'd see its neck shrink up to a small point where its head is attached.
Is there a designation? Did I miss that? Or
There does not appear to be one.
Is the computer still functional at all? Like, can I access it?
Yeah. There's still a keyboard on it, although it is quite grimy from the bloatster.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it's gonna be gross. I move the bloatster, and I would like, if possible, to access the computer to try to find out what the heck the thing on screen is.
There's a disquieting thud on the ground as the body is knocked over onto the floor, and you see whatever fluids are left on it beginning to spread on the floor.
Ooh. Popped like a rotted grape.
Yeah, good thing you can't smell right now.
Damn,
Yeah,
bloatster.
good thing.
So what were you looking for?
More about the thing on the screen, primarily.
Well, let's see here. Why isn't there an investigation skill in here? That would be really useful.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
no.
predominantly the main skills for that are like awareness and like, let me see. I mean, there's survival tactics, um,
Programming.
awareness slash notice,
Yeah.
human perception.
How about you go for an awareness roll for me?
Alright.
Oh my. Well,
Nice.
you recall that the NAA tended to skimp out on their investments for engineers. So you used to work with a monitor just like this. You know exactly how to get around it. How to get around look past the image burn, I guess. To that end, you're able to uncover a few more pictures. However, the only one that seems relevant is one that takes a bit of a closer shot of what you assume to be Pin's base in Jupiter, as well as a few notes about what they were here to look at.
Interesting.
Alright.
Which was originally the NAA just kind of sent them out here to do scouting for a habitable environment. However, after a time, when the NAA stopped talking to them, they eventually noticed Pin's base in the Great Red Spot, and over a course of, I'd say, a few months, they were able to figure out what they were working on, which was a massive Jotun. And through all their photography and radiological experiments, the diagram that you saw is the culmination of all that work.
What exactly were they, like, working on? Like, what did they find out?
To the NAA people?
Yeah.
What are they working on? What do they find out?
No, like what? How do I put this?
So, like, they came up here for a reason. What are their notes? Like, what's like a good gist of their findings thus far, or did they not get very far?
In terms of findings, seemed to not be. Doesn't look like it was what's the word, too productive. Except, of course, when they started intercepting Pin's transmissions, they were able to get an idea of what this Jotun was supposed to be used for.
Okay.
What was it supposed to be used for? I think that's probably pretty obvious at this point, but...
Well, there were a few... Out of the communications that they found, one of them... Well, there were some conflicting opinions on it. However, the most prevailing idea for this one was that it was meant to purge evildoers.
I see.
Yeah. I had a feeling it was something along those lines. What was all the other theories that they came up with?
The other theories, I mean, it ranged from many things. That being, they thought maybe it was what is it? Some sort of Aumla's milk production Jotun somehow. Possibly could be some way to help them move off of Jupiter. And of course, well, the one that seemed to be the prevailing theory.
All right.
Ultimately, it seems as though the diagram was the last thing that they got before, well, this person expired.
Is there any notes about its tactical capabilities at all?
Let's see. Unfortunately, most of the communications were very secretive about the whole thing. However, they did notice there were a number of explosions near the pin base. A matter of, let's see, maybe a year and some change ago.
Okay.
All right. On a different note, other than the decay of Great Man on the floor, what is the state of the rest of the interior of this room like? Does it look like it could break apart at any moment, or does it look relatively structurally sound?
Aside from, well, yeah, the dead body, of course, and the monitors, which if you look at them, you can tell that they're also in a similar state of burn-in. Things look relatively all right. You can see dust particles floating through the air, though.
All right. How you feeling? You want to keep going?
I mean, at this point, I feel as if we, not so much that we have to, but I mean, like, you know, I feel like it might be an ends justify the means type of situation for us.
All right. Oh, I guess, yeah.
All right, head into the next chamber.
Becoming Mr. Grapeman number 1 or 2 and 3, and make our way on.
So you continue through the room, past the desk, into another chamber, which is connected by a small kind of walkway. This one is brightly lit, thankfully, and which appears to be a warehouse and break room. You see many rows of shelves before you, evidently raided after months of being stranded. Splotches of milk, still glowing, dot the shelves and floor.
Is there any that's still, like, good? Like, harvestable, or...
Milk?
Or not harvestable, but I guess, like, still intact containers?
Well, as you're looking around, you see there, it seems like there's quite a bit of trash strewn about. Some of them seem to be, what do they call it? Like, what are space blankets made out of? Reflective plastic.
Reflectitine or whatever?
Yeah, reflectosteel, some sort of made-up Star Wars material. Some of that is littered on the floor, a few crumbs. and a number of
They're just polyester.
polyester. Okay, there you go, and a number of empty vials are all along the floor. However, as you continue exploring the chamber, you find the milk start to make a trail off to the side of the room and through another door.
Oh no. Alright, does the door have a window on it?
It does. It's a small square door, or window.
I'd like to peek through the window and see what I can see on the other side.
Roll awareness for me.
Okay. 19.
19? Well, you see what looks to be a sizable tank of giant's milk. Seems like it can hold quite a bit, but it's not entirely full.
Okay. Slowly open the door. And ready my rifle just in case.
Alright. So as you open the door, you can see the half-empty tank of giant's milk, which in this room is providing the only light to the area. However, among your many senses, you hear something crunching, grunting in the shadows. The milk trails off behind the milk tank and towards the sound.
He be crunching, he be grinding. Who he be? Is it another Mr. Greatman?
What do we fucking see?
It's a bit far off in the darkness.
Hey, you think we should just like maybe preemptively frag out and maybe close the door? Like I'm thinking you know, maybe you know, not taking any chances. Right? Yeah. Yeah? You on board with that, buddy?
Oh. I mean, I feel like if there's something in here, we can handle it.
Oh, here's the thing, right? We haven't gotten the Vegeta of our campaign yet.
What?
We almost had Killian, but Killian wasn't quite the Vegeta of the campaign.
Vegeta in what way?
So, this could be a horrible monster that'll murder us, but this also could be the chance to get a hot milk addict GF, right? We know what Poochie's like, so are you willing, Jit, to risk killing your potential romance option?
No. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's been the name of the game this session. So
This game's fucking weird.
what?
This game's fucking weird.
Hey, you know, we gotta stick this out, okay?
So that's a no to international terrorism. Well, I mean, we're already gonna commit international terrorism, but no to test driving international terrorism.
Yeah, I think we just go on in.
All right. Does the spacesuit helmet have like an option to switch to like a speaker mode so I can like talk to other people, not just via the radio?
It does not. Considering the whole focus of a spacesuit, you kind of don't have a need for that sort of thing, because it's, used in space. Speakers don't work in space.
Okay. Well, I can't do the bit I was gonna do then.
You should always take off your helmet.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't want to get COVID. Or worse, milk COVID.
Oh God.
Whatever that would be.
Maids.
Ebola, or whatever the frick.
All we
take your
know is
helmet
it
off.
can't be
Sure.
good.
It's your romance option. You take the helmet off.
Oh heavens no. I'm walking in here weapon drawn, okay? Weapon drawn. I'm going in. We're going in. All right, you got my back, buddy?
Yeah, totally. I'll be your best wingman.
God damn right.
All right. Start to approach the sound, and as you get closer to the edge of the room, your flashlights catch on something. You see something in a jumpsuit, torn and dirtied on the joints. Hold on. Is there a cat in here now?
He said hold on, because we're about to see it.
I think there's a cat in here now.
Oh boy, you ready to see your future
Dude,
wife?
Dude, it's just like Alien.
Or husband? Or something? I don't know.
Torn and dirtied on the joints, currently hunched over what you recognize to be another body. The beast's face is buried within its prey's gut, slurping and breaking through bone. All the while, a pure white liquid grows around the forms.
Dude, we're gonna get back down there and tell that motherfucker not to be drinking this milk.
Killian, this is you in 10 years. Can't say it any nicer than this. We gotta get you in rehab, buddy.
This is your brain on Giant's milk.
This is the prey of your this is your enemy as your prey on Giant's milk.
All right. With hands-on rifle, just in case, because gotta prepare for the worst. I softly knock against the side of the door to see if I can get this thing's attention, and as loud as I can, shout through the probably fiberglass, not fiberglass, whatever is the material made of the helmets of the space shoots. I will shout, hello, we've come to reach you about your Jotun's extended warranty.
The beast stops and turns. Its eyes are clouded, unfocused. It sniffs for a moment before you feel it notice you. And almost before you can react...
God, it can't see, but it can smell.
Almost before you can react, it lunges towards you.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, boy.
It's been a minute since we've had a not mech fight.
Yeah.
I need to put something down on here. Wow, who's that handsome bastard?
Head and shoulders.
Oh, well, Head and Shoulders is going up there.
Head and shoulders.
Yeah, there he is.
Who that? What the dog?
Oh, cat. Oh, cat, do you need to be up here?
Oh boy, check it out.
Okay, let me do a reflexes roll here.
What the? I can't put my own character on screen. What the frick?
Alright, so what would we roll? 16 for Connor.
Oh, I'm like massively decent. Hold up.
Oh, that's a fat 12.
And
a big old-
12 for Damien.
There we go.
Ski.
Oh, there's no art for it. Oh, shoot. I was afraid we were about to see nightmare fuel.
Alright, and let's see how it do. That's a fat 4.
Oh, hell.
So... Alright. See if there's a...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Connor, it's your turn. The beast is lunging towards you. You see Giant's milk still dropping from its, dripping from its jowls.
So I got a clear look at its, like, whole form now, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be good enough for my boy Damien?
Oh, that's where it ends. That's where
Good
the...
enough. I am not trying to fuck this thing.
Are you trying to fuck it?
No.
What? Right, for Damien.
No.
Damien. Yeah, for Damien.
Well,
Because
let's
this
see
could be
here.
our Vegeta.
I will not be fucking the milk sucker.
It has a seduction rating of 5.
That is not what. No.
A seduction rating of 5. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I refreshed that because I closed my character sheet.
The milk sucker does not get to have sex. That is what we are calling it.
Sucker does not. Okay, out of context, that sounds really freaking bad. Shoot. What is my seduction?
Is
My
this necessary?
seduction-
I think mine's
4.
Mine's like almost nothing because my character is a kid.
Yeah, it's something to remember.
Okay, I mean, we don't know how old this thing is. It might be within your age bracket.
Fair enough. Well,
Can I ascertain this creature's age from its looks at all?
I'll be sure to ask the milk sucker its age between rounds of hot lead flying at it.
Guess you could roll for awareness. Or is there a human perception skill?
Yeah.
There is. Yes, literally just called human perception.
Yeah, go for that.
It's an empathy.
Oh, thanks, Cat. You're pressing space
Oh, great. I'm great at those.
on my keyboard. Fucking dick.
11.
Yeah.
11.
That was actually a decent roll, too.
Unfortunately, this beast seems to be too far gone. You can't really tell how old it was before whatever happened here occurred.
I'm sorry, Damien, but I think you should dump her. And I'm gonna open fire into this thing.
All right.
First, I actually, amongst the different containers that are around, do any of them seem to be pressurized?
Pressurized. Ah, that's a good question. Huh.
It would be like here, relative, or here. I'm trying to think of like, there's no accurate position work, so maybe. Well, actually, is the room actually this big, or is it like bigger than this?
I suppose I can make a little box for you guys.
Okay. It doesn't really, like, because he's just in the door and I'm just outside the door, so I want to know how much of a distance is between us and the creature.
I'd say probably right about there.
Alright.
Oh, cat! Move, cat! I want to pick this bitch up. God. Pressing buttons on my keyboard.
I thought I heard it go, "Meh," but that was like the stream delay.
So, of the various canisters that are in this room, do any of them appear to be pressurized? Like perhaps, or maybe even coolant, or, I mean, probably not pressurized gas. They don't have something that dangerous that's sitting around, but basically, is there something sitting nearby where I could potentially shoot it and have it explode and hurt the creature?
Yeah, we need to make some room awareness checks here. We need to understand our space quick.
Yeah, sure. If you want to roll for awareness real quick. For, Connor.
Alright. Oof. That is 12.
Oof. A lot of this stuff looks pretty samey.
Alright. So with that, I would like to eat my grenades that I have. I guess, yeah, I'll spend one action to yeet the grenades with the defective radio taped together concoction over in a square adjacent to this lovely fellow. And if possible, I would like to then draw up my calcium rifle and shoot at said grenades to detonate them.
I guess you could just throw it.
Oh, does it not have a delay in like when it explodes?
No, you can just throw it and it'll explode.
Oh, okay. I will just let throw a grenade then and see if it explodes.
All right.
What is the attack roll for grenades again?
I believe. Let me pull that up. Because we, strangely enough, we haven't thrown too many grenades.
Yeah.
I would say our overall usage of explosives has been very, very minimal.
Yeah, we don't have rockets on any of our Jotuns, so. I know it's reflex for like regular attacks, but I don't think that applies to eating things. Hey, that's probably one of the combat skills. Reflex, no, wait, reflex not combat. Oh, reflex is personal combat. Here we go. How do I escape? Fencing, handgun, hand-to-hand martial arts, rifle. Yeah, no, there isn't one for regular, like, throw bomb.
I would imagine then we could just go
there we
off
go.
of, like,
Area effect. Indirect fire. All right. So let's see how close we are. You're currently 10 hexes, which is about, I think that ends up being 10 feet. Is it? Oh, man. All right, point is, you're close.
yeah. All right.
Oh, wait. Oh wait. Hold on.
In layman's terms, kaboom.
Technically, it's a long distance away from you, because it's 10 hexes. 10 hexes out.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
What is the range of fragmentation grenades? Oh, the range for fragmentation grenade. It says T. What the heck does T mean? Where is... Yeah, the only rules I can find is like for the grenades and like where they, like the area they affect things.
How much does the frag grenade?
It says it has a range. It affects everything in a 6-meter radius.
All right.
Can't find anything for the actual like attack roll.
I believe that your attack roll would be reflexes or athletics, plus the weapon accuracy, plus a d10.
Okay. Let's see. The reflexes, or what was the other one?
Or athletics.
Oh, okay. It's the same for each. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll eat it.
You're gonna fucking pork these bitches.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Just wherever. And hopefully nothing gets messed up. Yay. Okay. Solid.
12, which is to say that is not quite a successful roll. However, so where was your target?
Like any like the adjacent squares, like here, somewhere.
So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. It has landed here.
Uh-oh.
So what's the blast radius on that?
6.
6?
6. Let me check. Frag grenade. Here we go. Frag grenades do normal damage to everything in a 6-meter radius when sleep grenade. Okay, no, how do they put all the grenades in the exact same thing? That's annoying. Yeah, so effects do normal damage in everything in a 6-meter radius. I don't know what damage means. Oh, I'm guessing that's just the listed damage for the grenade?
Yeah, what's the listed damage for it?
5d6.
5d6. Alright.
Alright. Yeah.
So that is 15. Five. Alright. Which ends up being... That is 5 points of damage to 3 different locations, if I'm reading this correctly. So, roll me 3d10 to see where he's hitting. See what's being damaged. 694.
It's actually very unfortunate in all different locations.
Let's see. 6, which will put 5 on the left arm. Wow. And then And another 5 on the right arm. Ooh, ow. And then 4. That is 5 points to the torso. Oof, ow.
Alright. Not the best spread, but it's okay. Sorry for that taking so long. I guess
we had to figure out how to use those things at some point.
Yep.
Alright, so I guess I will go ahead and do my free half move. Problem is for me, my half move is 1, so I'll only move 1 square over. So try to not let this thing get in a position where it can attack both of us at the same time. And I'll ready my last action to aim with the rifle, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Meaning we can move on to Damien. Damien, there has been an explosion.
Jesus Christ!
Your ears are ringing a bit. Mop. Mop.
Well, in spite of that, I stay steadfast. And let me check out the, come on. Let me check out the range. Okay. So then, did we determine what's like an effective range for these like ground weapons?
Range is measured in hexes, I believe.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
What was the what was the calcium
rifle is
equivalent to?
Equivalent to the assault rifle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it has a range of 28 to 400.
And I'm assuming that's in meters.
I believe it's
Maybe?
hexes. I guess meters and hexes are one and the same.
Oh, okay. Well then, soccer is technically in that range, or well, I guess 28 hexes away seems like a lot, but
It's an assault rifle.
yeah. Okay, so then I will roll my my automatic weapon skill.
Well, you can just you can actually there's a roll button to the left of the calcium.
Oh yeah, I see now. Okay, that should just roll the automatic weapon skill then too.
That'll do the whole roll for you. Something that I don't know why the Jotnar don't have.
That would make things easier.
Yeah, it really fucking would.
Damn.
Alright, so that is a 16. And let's see if the enemy can get around it.
The milk sucker.
That's going to be a 12. That's a hit. So,
God damn. So then the burst value, is 5, but so I hit 4 bursts of 46 damage.
oh my.
The damage is already rolled there, 14.
Alright. So, in that event, burst value handle the same in let's see here.
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah, alright. So, you have fired 14 points of damage into... So you hit 3 times, is that right?
4.
4? Alright. So, roll me another 3d10.
Got a 1, an 8, and a 1.
181, alright. So first off, 7 is the right leg. Oof.
Ahead, freaking go.
It's her right leg.
That's actually really good.
Oh my. Alright, that is a... Ooh. Okay, alright. Which means... So 14, this one. Ooh, that's a good hit. And then to the head. Oh. Huh. All right, Damien. After the grenade goes off, you're able to get this thing in your sights as it's recoiling from the attack, and considering you've done this in your Jotun quite a bit, you figure it's not too difficult to shoot a gun yourself, and you line up the sights and take a couple of shots. 2 of them go straight through its head.
Take that, you fucking milk sucker!
And to that end, as the 2 shots go through its head, it shivers for a moment before falling face forward.
Let's go! Oh, double headshot saved us there.
Bam! Bam!
The thing has it has expired.
Dude, it is. That fucker went and sucked on milk, bro.
It has ceased to be.
Alright. Here's the thing, though. It's full of milk. And we've seen crazy stuff that milk people can do. And
Milk people?
we've heard the stuff that Killian told us about. I would like to slowly and cautiously start approaching this thing with the weapon drawn. Does its body appear to be regenerating at all?
Doesn't really look like it. It seems to you that
We fucked it up good.
yeah, it seems to you that you killed it quickly enough where the brain was not able to continue healing, or the giant's milk wasn't able to continue having its healing effects.
Alright.
Interesting. So, I mean, I guess I suppose we just get cracking. Like, all right, well, do we continue to head further in?
I guess that's the question. Is there further in?
Not in here.
What does appear to be here?
Oh man. Let's see. Well, you do see the half-full tank of giant's milk. A fresh body. And a series of boxes of what look to be supplies. Empty. Raided.
No. We could have gotten food. Hedge.
Oh, hold on.
Well. Oh.
Okay. Brother came in the room to talk to me, but he is gone.
Okay.
But Villas is now BRB.
Oh.
So I don't know what to do.
Well, we could. I suppose we could continue to venture on, but
Well, maybe we'll come back real quick.
brief recess.
A brief recess. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I just waiting for Villas. I got the old BRB screen up, which is just me. It's just me.
It's just him.
Mm-hmm. It's just ice. Well, you done anything fun today, Jake?
I went to work today. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
It was a busy day, but nothing crazy.
that's cool. I went to work too. While I was there, my coworker found a better deal for me for my phone pre-order. Yeah, so I ended up ordering my new phone with
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm getting a watch and earbuds for totally free. And also
That's
getting
amazing.
yeah, and also a couple other little accessories. So I things are looking good on that front. Although I do need to make sure that I cancel my other order that I had up at some point tonight.
Yeah.
No way. I can get a mod that replaces Sephiroth in KH2 with Lance Bass's voice. Hold on, let me pull that over here real quick.
Show me what you got.
Hey, look at this shit.
Dodge this.
Take this.
It's Lance Bass and Sephiroth.
Take this. Back off. Take this.
Ah, man.
Interesting.
Oh, anyways, Villas is back.
He back.
He's back. All right.
I heard interesting.
Yeah, you heard interesting stuff like Lance Bass, Sephiroth, and KH2. That's super interesting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
the boxes of supplies that look like they used to be here are, well, not.
Oh.
They have been
Unfortunate.
raided.
Raider. Legendary.
Oh no.
Huh. Alright. Other than the pilfered goods, is that half tank of milk still viable? Or is it like busted?
Seems to be sealed. Although, it is only halfway full. But, you know, I guess some is better than nothing.
This happens to people who have to live off of milk for an extended period of time? Or is this milk specifically tainted? That's probably fine. All right, bunkers. I'll take the milk. Or I guess it's probably too heavy to carry on with us. I'll make a note of it to grab on our way back.
On your way back out from Jupiter?
Or just, I guess, if and when we head back to the ship, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Make sure to grab it, but I don't want to lug it around while we're in combat mode still.
All right.
All right. Do we want to still risking becoming great men, Jake, or do you want to turn back now?
I mean, I suppose, is there like any way for us to check if there's like anything else here, or do we just kind of hoof it? Is there like another terminal in here? Maybe we can find out more about what they were looking for here, or searching for.
I would say that your options are a bit exhausted at this point.
Okay, then I suppose we can get on out of here.
All right.
All right, you guys gonna take the milk with you?
Yeah. Although I definitely don't want to use it until we have a chance to do some quality control testing on it, just to make me safe.
All right.
Excuse me, give me like 10 seconds to grab my my phone charger.
He's gotta grab his milk.
Okay. It's been retrieved.
Yeah, okay.
All right. We hitting the escape button. We pulling out before we get the 90% room clear achievement. All right.
Right, then, I would say roll for endurance to pick this thing up.
Endurance.
Give yourself a
Here.
+2 since you're picking it up together.
Yeah.
As I assume you are.
Yeah.
Which one's endurance?
Probably gonna be in reflexes non-combat.
It's in body type.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Endurance.
Oh,
Cat.
huh?
Why does it show as a 0?
Oh my god. This same thing happens in either in the cyberpunk system. That's so fucking weird.
So
Okay.
it's 25.
Well, these are
But it
both
shows as a 0 for some reason.
Yeah, that's because there's 2 pluses in there. Oh, you put +2 in there rather than just 2.
Oh, in the modifier section, yeah.
I see.
This is all your fault, Will.
Wait, but I did -2 last time, and it was, or -3, and it was fine.
I think -3, it's like, does math
It
stuff.
reads minuses. It reads minus because a double positive doesn't make sense, but a positive and a negative syntaxically makes sense.
You know, I might have to look at my cyberpunk stuff tonight because that might be why we're all seeing zeros on stuff. Okay, anyways, Cotter, in a rare moment of strength, you're able to pick up the tank of milk without any problems. Meanwhile, you see Damon struggling just a little bit to carry it. However, the two of you are able to get it out of the room, back into the warehouse/break room, into the office, and then right into the airlock. And I suppose for the sake of brevity, we shall say that you guys are able to get back through the airlock, back out into the vacuum space, whereupon the tank of milk is much lighter, thankfully. Although it does have quite a bit of mass and liquid in there, so it's a little bit difficult to work with. But eventually able to... What's up?
No, you're good. Sorry.
You're able to follow the cables back to your Jotnar, at which point you can embark, pick up the tank of milk, and head back inside to the ship.
Pity. It's enough. Fuck yeah, dude.
We raided this place.
The hangar door closes, at which point the Bifrost begins picking up speed once again as it starts to prepare for the final approach to Jupiter. So, anything else that you fellas want to do before you head to Jupiter?
Is there a McDonald's on the way?
I don't think that there's a Space McDonald's. Let me see.
Dang.
There is not a Space McDonald's. There's only Space Goblins.
Bismillah, no space McDonald's.
Is there a Space McGoblins?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that long pause was perfect. Okay. I guess sad that we don't have any tasty space goblins to munch on. We'll head back to ship and we'll go on to Jupiter.
Yeah, dude, we're going on to Jupiter to get more stupider, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
So, as the Bifrost takes another few hours to get enough speed to leave orbit, finally begins to burn, and Jupiter becomes the only thing in your line of sight.
Forbidding caramel macchiato.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Jupiter begins closing in on you, gradually casting the ship in shadow. And I believe that's where we're gonna finish it for tonight.
Dude, we fucking murdered that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed a man today.
Hooray. We committed.
No. We killed a milk sucker.
Ah, yes, because milk suckers aren't people. Wait, hold up. If you think about it, all he did was scream and run at us. He could have been trapped here all alone or she, we don't really know, for so long, and then the moment seeing signs of rescue was overwhelmed with joy and running to embrace her saviors, and we just blew him up and popped two in his skull. Because he never actually took a single hostile action against us, we don't know if he was actually hostile. Are we murderers?
It's best not to think about it.
It's an act of war, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Did we just kill our secret forbidden romance option? Vote now in the
And-
chat.
And no, I don't think you did. Scoopity poop. Scoopity whoop.
If you think we lost a forbidden romance option, hit the follow button. If you think that was totally a bad guy and we did the right thing, hit the bell notification. Also, make sure to subscribe to Poochie __ on twitch.tv today.
Yeah. All right. Well, fellas, I greatly appreciate you coming out here tonight. I think we're Jupiter's getting close. So to that end, are you fellas available for a a comparatively much longer session next time?
Let me check my schedule here.
I will not know until day of. Most likely. But I usually try to keep Sundays clear of stuff, so unless I'm like dying, then I should be fine.
Alright. Well then, we would just have to wait on word from Jake, it seems.
Okay. Let me see here.
You all should sub to Pochi right now.
Oh wow. Hey, thanks Villas _. Can we drop a Poochie 6 gay in the chat?
A Poochie 6
Yeah.
Yeah, this should work for me.
Yeah? Alright. Well then, in that case, I will see you fellas next Sunday for what very well could be the end.
Oh boy.
Until then, I'm gonna go. Well, I mean, I'll stick around in here for a little bit afterwards, but I imagine, let me see. Meg might want to, he might want a game with me. Who knows? Anyways, I'll talk to you fellas later. But, all right. Well, anyone that might be here, greatly appreciate you coming out and sticking around. I'm gonna, Meg, go to Meg. There we go. All right, we'll be back next week for possibly the end. With any luck, that might be what we're doing. Okay,